A beautiful good day to every single person watching. Ultimate Battle is back with some Fortnite action, and the excitement in the air is crazy. I mean, since the last time we hosted a Fortnite tournament, we've been having a lot of comments about when we'll be having the next Fortnite tournament, which will be coming soon, of course. Today, we'll be having a simple fun time. I should call it a very, very fun time. Once again, my name is Slimore, your host for today. I've got the one and only Untitled. Untitled, Charlie, what do you make of last time's tournament and then coming into this time? How many people were hitting you up about we getting into another
People keep
Fortnite tournament?
texting me. People want it. People want everything. They want zero build. They want build. They want to see it, and we are bringing it. We are making it happen very soon. So you guys should stay tuned for it.
Exactly. But for today, we've got a simple custom lobby with about 30 players, which will soon definitely increase as and when the games go on. But remember that it's going to be played in 3 games, duos, zero build duos in the new reload reboot map. And you know what? It just kind of gives a different dimension to the tournament we had the very last time, because I'm sure this one will end very quickly because of how the reload scene is. What do you make of the whole new reload system that he brought? Do you think it's a plus for Fortnite? Is it getting more players engaged?
It is, because you see, the map is the OG one, and this is a new mode for most Fortnite players, and I think they like it, and it's exciting. Their only problem is some people, like the new players who play Fortnite now, have problems with the guns and everything, but the map and everything is free, it's cool, and yeah, it's been exciting.
It's definitely been exciting. I've tried it myself, and I've been really, really caught in the moment, because some of these maps, the OG map, when they bring it back, it just gives you a little bit of nostalgia when you see the likes of Tilted Towers and the other Dusty Devo and all of the other new places, Loot Lake and everything. It just brings that nostalgic feel. So it's really, really great to watch sometimes. And it seems like the first game will be going down. You're currently watching on Ultimate Battle on YouTube, where all of the action is going to go down. If this is your very first time here and you love gaming and esports content, you love the competitiveness that it brings, you love the fun aspect of it as well, we are the people for you. Ultimate Battle, we are the people for you. Kindly hit that subscribe button. Kindly like the stream. Of course, I promise you definitely do not want to miss out on this one. It should be very, very interesting with how the teams are shaping up. We've got about, I think, 25, close to 27 people in the game now, settling for the loot and everything. What I've noticed about the new reload system is it just brings a whole new, should I say, formation. When I say formation, I'm looking at how your loadout is, because it's something new as compared to the normal zero builds that we've been playing. You can have a whole different loot to how everything is going. We are seeing the return of mythic weapons. We are seeing the return of a lot of things that just make the game so cool to watch. And I mean, we are definitely in for some excellent action. I've already seen some really nice epic stuff going on, and it's all about the Fortnite tournament that is ongoing here on Ultimate Battle. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, you definitely come in and enjoy the action. So far, for the players that have entered, have you spotted 1 or 2 good ones that you remember for the last tournament?
So we were trying to die. That's why I wasn't talking. It was so hard to die. But then right now you're spectating Afo. Afo is level 1. I think this is his first game.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure he'll make it far. But let's see what he will do.
But I'm hearing Afo is an OG Fortnite player, so maybe he'll
He's trash. I know he's trash. Don't worry about it.
We'll see what he can do here, but I think he's partnering something wrong. Charlie, it's not the Fortnite names we see be crazy.
It's serious.
It's just crazy. So like, we're down to 22 already. Teams have already made kills. Teams have already started strongly. As we switch up to Manifest and Discord, this duo, we did see them last time in the tournament. They were very impressive.
They were, but they didn't place high. They were in between 5th place.
So they disappointed you away?
They did, because they were talking big. Discord was talking very big. So I don't know. He didn't do well, in my opinion, for what he said. So yeah.
Exactly. So there are a lot of high expectations for some of these players, and the likes of the Scott and Manifest. They did start the last tournament for us to see some action go down from Nag, which we did see the last time going in.
They were very good.
The kill. His teammate is already down. Remember, in the new reload map, if your teammate is down and you're still alive, in some few seconds, depending on the number of players remaining in the game and number of times you've actually died, you could definitely be still in the game and just wait for your teammate to reboot and join the action. So it just gives a whole new way of playing the game, because even now you know that if your teammate is out of the game, you can still be able to get him back. So there's no need rushing into games. It's more strategic, but it's a lot more chaotic and really, really fun as well.
The screen is black. I think something went wrong here.
As the game continues to go down, we're down to the final 18, and I'm seeing some really camping. I don't know if we can call it camping, because in reload, I don't think there's too much camping.
There is when your teammate dies.
Exactly.
You don't want to die. You just want to wait it out for your teammate to get rebooted or anything comes back in. Then you can get into the fight. But sometimes too, you have to, like, if you think you can take on the team, you get out. But I think this guy doesn't have a teammate right now, so he's playing it out, waiting for maybe his teammate to come back. Then he gets it.
Exactly. But I think for Nag, his teammate Shilabs is now back in the game. So the full squad now for them, Nag having to deal with it all alone and now being able to come back. I like his loadout as well. He's got the banker, there's a shotgun in there.
In this mode, you need a banker. You see, it's a very open map. It's meant for builds, you know, so everybody needs to hold a banker. So say you can like keep it in the place. Yes.
As well. I'm seeing Nag trying to push up on another team in some open area, just like Otaito said, because it's really, really open. So if you have these bankers, it just kind of helps. As we'll have another look at the loadout of Race Trail, Busy Trail, and an anonymous player in the squad. Definitely, you've got to have an AR, of course. I think it's very necessary for long range action. If you're not able to get a sniper, have the banker, have, of course, heals, the most important part.
And then mythic shotgun.
Exactly. So once he has a mythic gold shotgun, it's always advantage him, but you've got to find a way to use it as well. This time, they are in. I wouldn't call it an advantageous situation right now, because it's still open area. They could get hit, but with the number of players in the game, I think all you've got to do is
those guys teaming.
Yeah, because it felt like
he wasn't shooting.
Yeah,
and
they were around each other.
The same skins, so
very, very confusing to get it down to a T. We'll switch up to Nag again, who's looking to get into some action, trying to push up on that team.
With this map, you really need movement. There are a lot of movement items in the game for you, but you need movement to maneuver around, because as I said, there are no covers for you, and you need to always move around.
Well, what a move from Nag to get out of a difficult situation. Just look at him, use that one for mobility, looking to get away from the action. Just escapes it barely, and I think it's one shot away from getting knocked out in this game.
Probably two.
Trying to get the minis in there. That's able to secure it successfully, looking to get some better loot going ahead. Definitely looking for some heals, but Nag playing that one perfectly, but the team not willing to give him the shot, and they knock him down. That's brilliant finishing to knock them out. Twitch, Classy, and Freddy.
These guys also performed very good last time. I think they placed top 4 or something, and it looks like Alpha is out of the game. I said it. It's not going to get far. Thank you very much for playing.
Thank you very much. Shadow still going strong in the game. They've got 1 kill to their name. I mean, it's all going down in the middle of the area. I just can't wait for them to get tilted. It's always my favorite in the map, because there's always somebody there. It seems like Demigod, Tag, and Leon, they are in the storm, struggling to get out of it at this point. What's your ideal mobility to have? Are you a shockwave kind of guy?
I'm a shockwave guy. You know, shockwaves are very good. They can even push your enemy away if they are close to you. So it's very good. If you're not lucky and you boop him and you together too, then GG's. But it is a very good.
Definitely Arcane in trouble as he gets hit. The team with the same skin. We did speak about them. Rizzy Trail. Looks like 3 guys with the same skin. That's very, very weird. In fact, 4, because I've seen that same green skin doing damage to a lot of players, getting some space with the bunker. The bunker always helps for you to be able to get that protection from other players. And look at them play it out safely with about 14 players in the lineup. We've got about just 7 teams to go. Arcane, first time seeing Arcane in action. As you look to possibly get a shot in this one. He's already got 6 kills. That's very, very impressive from him. Remember that this is a simple fun time on Ultimate Battle for our Fortnite players. The tournament will definitely be coming soon. Make sure you're following all across our social media. We'll let the announcement out very, very soon. So keep your fingers crossed. It could be built. It could be 0 built. All of the action coming down. You can let me know in the chat what you want the tournament to be. As Freddy was looking to hit one long distance, can't find it. Back to Nag. Nag is still in the game.
I'm sure.
Barely scraping through every single time we switch up onto him. His health is always so low. If you two packets. Wow.
Yeah, I think there's 4 people on him, so he has to take.
He's got to be extremely careful. Now again, Sheila always in the mix, struggling at I think it's a Lone Lodge where there are lots of trees, so sometimes you can't get to find him. It seems like he's had scope of.
He's low on heals, so he's trying to play his life. He's not
exactly. It seems like he just rebooted into the game because he's got a silver AR still with him. So it's always dangerous for you to push up when you've got just less heals and then the silver AR with you.
And pushes are so annoying sometimes. When someone is in them, you can't kill them. You can kill them, but it's hard to tell where they are.
Where they are. So you just begin to guess and then shoot everywhere. Well, the hunting rifle is one of those. The infantry rifle, sorry, it's one of those.
Marksman.
Exactly, it's one of those guns that I didn't really like, but I've seen it used now. People are really, really using it. As we see,
damage. So.
Exactly, it has high damage, but the recoil is a bit slower than the normal AR. As Troy has been knocked down. There's 2 AM left in this one. The reboot's ending in 1 minute and 22 seconds. So definitely Troy with about 6 seconds to get back into the game. And just like that, World Title was speaking of trying to get into the bush, but he'll get out of that one safely, still being pushed. 1v1 action now. Oh my word, that was excellent movement from him. Just wasn't enough. And Demigod and Leon able to come out of that battle successful. You know what? One thing I always love about the reload is when you're going 1v1 against somebody and you just finished off his teammate, you want to be able to end his other teammate, so his other guy doesn't reload.
Yeah.
It just puts added pressure on you to be quicker, to be faster, and then to be able to push. Twitch Classy and I think Freddy, they've been keeping it cool, keeping it calm.
They have 2 kills together, so yeah, okay.
They've really been keeping it as there'll be a sniper on them. They've got to be very careful. Using that backup very, very well and making sure they stay intact and in place for this one. Big shockwave coming in.
Is it just me or I feel like this season the sniper is hard to hit than
previous seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that too. It feels like, I don't know if it's a bit slower. Yeah, it kind of feels a bit slower. Well, reboots have been disabled, so anybody that's knocked out permanently, that is going to be it for game 1. And for Twitch Classy and Freddy, they stayed, input stayed very, very cool and calm. Nag and Sheila as well, also making sure the fact that Nag has been able to survive so many battles, I think he deserves at least a top 10 finish.
I'm sure
he's under pressure again. He's faced the situation so many times. He's got another area with him. As the other team hiding behind the rock over there, pushing them. As you get a 45 hit on.
He knocked one. He just knocked.
Yeah, I think he's cracked him. Well, he's one shot away. They do crack him, and now they push on the other team, eliminates them successfully. Nag and Sheila doing battle. Great start from them as they'll stay close in the game, down to 11 teams. So we've definitely got, I think, 5 teams and then one solo playing out there. One solo playing out there. Now, the game when it usually ends in Lone Lodge, it's always difficult to play because for Tilted Towers, there are a lot more places to hide.
True.
Because there's the underground, you can go on top and then hide. But this time, they're usually out in the open.
And the buildings are easier to break. With
Tilted, the wood, yeah.
With Tilted, there are a lot of tall buildings and you can't break everything. Your ammo will probably finish. And there are no medallions here for you to be able to get maybe infinite ammo or something. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's always very tough when the game is finishing up in lone launch, and that's how we'll be finishing game 1 now. Still the 11 players in the game. Well, Class has got to be very, very careful. Freddy trying to scan through the area. Everybody's staying put. I think it's the storm that's going to determine where the last action will be. We've noticed that Dark Knight and Quams are in the bush trying to possibly.
These guys have 6 kills together.
Yeah, they've been very, very good. They've been extremely.
They've not been good. They've been teaming, and I don't support that. So
if we're using the whole point system, they'll probably
zero.
be first.
You will try to keep them out of this tournament. Don't be playing again.
Crazy stuff going on. It's still down to those 11 players. Map getting smaller and smaller as expected. As now, I think Storm might be taking damage of 2. So yeah, everybody's staying put. We'll see some action from Leon as now Nag looking to push up one. He gets a 42 hit still.
And there's someone in the bush, so I don't think they can be too hasty.
Yeah, because once they get out there, the guys in the bush can just jump on them and they make good use of the space that they've got. Look at the use of the bunkers again. They're just so effective in areas like this, and you've always got to be very wary. They know that there's someone in the bush, but they can't hit them. This place is just so sneaky. Guys are in the trees too, like taking their time and looking for who will come out and then be able to get damage. Wait, does the bubble load for like 30 seconds or what? Because that's been a very, very long time. They shockwave them out of there. Approximately 10 players remaining.
I think the solo is dead now.
Yeah, with probably 5 teams remaining. Freddy almost knocking out someone in the open area.
And it's Leon against that team.
Leon is coming in with a crown. I'm sure Leon is doing everything to win that. Wow, he's dropped it now.
It's bait. I think it's bait.
Yeah.
See, normally when it's like last ring, when it closes, your ring shines and people can see where you are if you have a crown. So yeah.
But this for reload, because there's so much action. What's your ideal loadout? So an AR, a shotgun. Do you prefer having a medkit and maybe minis? Because usually in normal zero build, you only have the medkit.
I think it's just one. You need just one. How do you call it?
Medkit.
A medkit.
As they'll get the kill, good. Big.
You just take 2 things for escape. A shockwave and maybe what's that thing called?
I don't know if it's the balloon or the what's it called again? We'll try to shoot. Yeah, and then be able to swing around. Yeah. 8 players remaining, 4 teams in this one. They're getting out of business. Oh, what a kill there! Spotting him in the bush and making it count. Demigod and Leon still maintaining their position. They haven't really gotten into the action yet. They still have that 8 kills from before. Oh, that's really, really great. Pushing up on the team in green. Demigod and Leon in pole position as they'll get the finishing touches on that one. Look, they're in so much good of a position. They can see literally everywhere. Just hitting everybody left, right, center. Make that 9 kills now for them. They're down to the last 5. 2 teams and 1 solo playing. Leon and Demi. Could they seal this one out? They look like the team with the most heals, with the perfect position as well. Look at them push up on everybody. It's getting to the final stages now. It's 2v2 action.
I think
Leon and Demigod
might win.
It's now 2v1. Leon and Demigod to be crowned champion. In our first game, they go up against Twitch Classy, who's been quiet in this one. 4 kills between him and Freddy, but you have to do it all alone. Will we see some epic stuff now? But the heals will definitely favor the 2-man squad. You know what, in Fortnite, there could always be some greatness, but the way Leon and Demigod are playing this thing,
they are very close and like. It will be hard.
Yeah,
hard for Twitch
because
to win this.
Usually when you're playing 2v1, you want to get them separated so you can go and then hit one person and then be able to make good use of it as.
But they are moving very close.
Yeah, they are moving so well. It's now Banker to Banker. With Banker is breaking first, definitely the one with more damage to it. Demigod and Leon try to push out as Twitch Classy in trouble now. Many bunkers as this guy got in. The Storm still pushing it.
He has the advantage, I think. They'll have to counter him.
It's 2v1 action now. Twitch Classy gets some mini still in. Remember that now.
Yeah,
The storm is taking.
Nah.
So you've got to be careful.
Clutch.
Leon, Twitch Classy, who's going to get it? 2v1 action. Oh!
That was an epic match.
He was,
very,
so close to
very
getting
match.
the victory. And that's why we enjoy these ones so much. Last minute action down to the wire. But when it's always 2v1 and you've got players as talented as Leon and then we got it's always so tough. Do you think Twitch Classy played it right, but the others were just better?
They were just better. I wouldn't say they are better than him individually because I've not seen that. But it was a 2v1. He even knocked down Leon in that 2v1. So I think maybe if it was a 1v1 situation, it would have been different. But with it being a 2v1, he did well. He did try his best. So, yeah.
Congratulations to Demigod and Leon, our champions for game 1 and our custom lobby reload 0 pills duos. Should we call this a tournament or
It's just
a fun games?
There's nothing really on it.
Yeah, but
called a tournament.
Just for enjoyment in the weekend. That is the end of game 1. We'll be taking our first break of the day, and when we are back, we're getting into the action of game 2. Hopefully, we get more duos in the lobby, so you guys can join if you're in the chat right now and you want to enjoy all of the action. We'll be making the code public in the chat as well. Make sure to stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We'll take a quick breather, and when we are back, we head into game 2 of the Reload tournament.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Possibilities. Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities. Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities. Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities. Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Welcome back from that quick one. What an epic game one we just had, and it went straight right down to the wire like we all loved. It ended at Lone Lodge, and everybody camped at Lone Lodge, felt the heat. But at the end of the day, it was the team who were the most composed. I think they ended with the most kills as well, because I think I saw around 9 to 10.
They dominated the whole
They were
match.
very, very
very
strategic.
good. Very.
They were extremely strategic. They were able to play extremely well, get the victory. And speaking of Leon, it like there's another team that ended with a lot of kills. Interesting. I've just seen some statistics from the game, but just to break down how that game went,
Mhm.
because it ended in a 2v1. Have you been in a situation where you are just the one guy left, 1v2? What just like if someone is trying to win a 1v2, what does it require for someone to win a 1v2 and you are the lone guy?
Requires skill, sometimes luck.
Like skill,
Mostly
like
skill.
high level skill.
Depends on your opponents. If your opponents are bots, what skill do you need? But if your opponents are very good, yes, it needs skill. Depends on the skill of your opponents. If you are both skilled players
That's
that facing
a
each
little bit
other,
more difficult.
you
Like
need
the situation we saw today.
with
Like
exactly.
with Classy and then Leon and
If maybe he had more loot and more skill, a little bit of luck, maybe whilst Leon was pushing him, Demigod lagged a little. You understand? He knocked Leon. Demigod couldn't shoot him, and he got to shoot Leon. Demigod, he could have
that's
won.
when
But you see, even Demigod didn't really do much in that situation. It was just him and Leon. Leon made him one, and Demigod just shot. You see, so if let's say he had knocked Leon and Demigod maybe lagged, he could have got the finish and he could have won that.
or maybe going
So,
into
yeah.
the last battle, Demigod and Leon had already coming from another battle, already low on heals.
Exactly.
And then he gets the advantage.
could
So I
have
think luck might be the biggest factor to win a
Exactly.
1v2. But that's how the game ended, with Demigod and Leon picking the victory as we are getting ready for game 2. If you're watching us, my name is Sly Moore. I'm here with Untitled for all of the in-depth analysis on our Fortnite games. This is Ultimate Battle. We're an esports streaming platform from Ghana where we do esports and gaming. If you're into gaming and esports, this is the channel for you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We do tournaments and events for corporate entities as well. For your fun hour, if you day job, we did there for you. If you want competitive tournaments, we did there for you. Our portfolio goes down deep. We've worked with 3Music, we've worked with NOK, we've worked with Game Analyst as well. Amazing tournaments. You can head on to our socials to check out how we do. We will give you the best of the best and high level stuff only. So you can check us out at Ultimate Battle on Instagram, on X, and on YouTube as well for your premium content. But heading into game 2, I think teams will now get a feel of how the lobby is like. You know that in the reload, when the reload actually came out, the new updates actually came out, it was all very good players, but these are all high level players, and you've always got to keep on your toes. We had a chat with Mangala and then Afo, and they were telling us how difficult the lobby was. You think now that they've seen how game 1 is, they'll be extra prepared?
Mangala said it wasn't really that difficult for him. It was Afo who was struggling.
Mangala, if I don't see you in top 5 in game 2, we are calling you out. Because remember, the last stream we had, Mangala came here and made a lot of noise.
He was talking a lot. So he needs to prove what he can.
Mangala, this is proving time. I'm hearing he switched up teammates as well. They said they are coming in big. They are going in. This time we increase the number to 30 in-game players for the action. Game 2, here we go. Game 1, Leon and Demigod able to pull through. Can they go back to back, or will we see different champions? And welcome to Fortnite Zero Build Reload mini tournament. We call this a mini fun time tournament, and I will see how the action goes. Well, speaking of Mangala, there he is, partnering with Jex that he backed in the last tournament. This time they team up.
Them together.
They team up. Are you expecting any great things from them?
I don't know. I can't tell, but let's see. Jex is good.
But
Mangala is okay.
They are both build players. You
Exactly.
think they excel in zero build as well?
That's the thing. Most zero build is basic. Build is more advanced. If you can already play build, I'm sure you can play zero build. Just some few tweaks to your aim and gameplay style or something. But I think it's pretty basic and it's not that hard to be able to play both.
Depending on where the battle bus lands, I really like Pleasant Park because a lot of people come here. We'll see Classy and Freddy Wise in the lobby as well. These guys play second in game 1. I'll be expecting big things from. I think there's a new team freshly joining game 2. David and Controller. We'll see how well they do as well. Is that a Tomb Raider skin I'm seeing from both of them?
Exactly.
Yeah, they want to be in sync and then confuse people because I'm sure they saw what the green guys were doing and possibly they want to take a page out of their book. Quams and Dark Knight, also a team from game 1 looking to do better. They were in the last 11 teams in the final squads, but unfortunately for them, unable to go all the way. Will they do better this time around? Troy and 2 AM were also in the lobby for that one. So you see Troy almost getting a hit on him. Just missing on. He
didn't get a headshot.
The headshot to be able to knock him harder. So yeah, Troy doing extremely well to get a hit with the sniper. You know what? The sniper, just like Untitled said in our previous stream, it doesn't look as effective as it was in previous season, but it's always good to have. It's always very, very good to have.
It's an enemy warner. If you see that white light, you know, Charlie, don't peek.
You know, there's trouble. But comparing, you see, usually if you die in normal zero builds, you come back with a pistol.
Exactly.
But this time around, if you die, you come back with an AR. What's the whole dynamic to it? Is it because here you'll be going straight right back into action? They're giving you a better gun.
Normally, maybe you come back when your teammate is fighting them and you're able to come back. You can just drop down and fight instantly. But with the zero build, you can run and like if you die, you are not coming back. So you have to get rebooted. You might not be fighting then. Maybe you had already fought or everything. So you just getting a pistol in the beginning doesn't really. But with this one, you're getting right back into the action. So coming back with something is better than nothing.
High ground of the opponent, they're looking to make good use of it. Before he knocked one, and look at the chase. My God, it's like a wild good chase out there. Multiple shockwaves being used by Nag. Still pushing through. Can he be able to get? My God, how many shockwaves have these guys got?
You understand?
It seems like he's out of range now, and his teammates will now reboot. Getting into the trees, will he be successful? He's high up top now. What is now going to do? Is he going to smell him out or not? Another team also rebooting around. Another team also just coming back in the action. Manifest Grills and the squad were also disappointing in game one.
They were actually not. They died early. They had some kills. So I don't really think they were that disappointed. Maybe they just met. I don't know who they fought and died.
This rocket launcher, I don't know. For me, it looks irrelevant a bit. It looks because it's too slow for my liking. Like people can always get away from the action. As you see, some action, Nag and Sheila eliminating another team like they did in game one, already having 3 kills to their name. Excellent stuff from these guys. That's why they're part of the creme de la creme. That's why in game one they were part of the last few teams remaining.
You were talking about the rocket launcher. I don't think the rocket launcher is meant for fights where you're with the enemy. No. It's meant for, you see, that's why they are bankers. So it breaks the bunker. So yeah, it's a strategic move, you understand? Just so if the other team has a bunker, is hiding
or
behind
if maybe you want a third party and there are a lot of guys around you, could just put it in. I don't know, but for me it didn't really work. But hey, it's always nice to have that in your arsenal as well.
Brother is lagging.
Oh, Bombs and Dark Knight. Sometimes the Dark happen. Try to run away from the action, get into the bush. Oh my word, Storm is also closing up on him with Dark Knight and everybody trying to secure a location. We haven't seen a lot of Dusty Devo in this one, as we see how the action is unfolding in Lazy Laughs. Arcane, I think Arcane, is this new? Because we didn't see them in game one.
No, we did see them. They died. We just put it on them once and they died.
So disappointing game one from them. Hopefully in this game we see a better version of them. Ritual and Anonymous, they also keep it simple in their spot this time. It seems like they did team up with the Skins. They'll switch things up a bit, and we're down to the last 20 in this lobby.
People keep dying. Freddy just killed Steve Boy.
Things are happening. Freddy eliminated Chilean as well. Down to Loot Lake. Loot Lake is also an open area. You've got to be careful. You've got to have your bunkers as well. And you've got to be very, very strategic in the way things go. Jex and Something Wonk, these guys touted as possibly a great duo. We'll see how they do. They already got 2 kills to their name. Wangala in action now with Jex. You know, there's possibly like 3 ARs in reload. I think the one that when you die, you come back with the silver AR. This version of the AR, the heavy assault rifle and the hammer assault rifle. Which one do you think is best, in your opinion?
I feel the hammer is like an SMG. The accuracy on it's very fast, so the accuracy is a little bit.
Yeah.
But with the AK is very, very good, and it hits hard. So yeah.
But for the heavy assault rifle, it's kind of slow a bit. The recoil is a little bit slow, so it kind of falls down the pecking order in that regard. as we'll look how things are panning out here still around Lutz Lake, where all of the action is happening. In 13 seconds, the storm will be closing in, and we'll see more players go head to head in the action. Make good use of these pushes around. You know what? They come in handy. They come in really, really handy. The infantry rifle. The last time I was playing, and my partner just pinned the infantry rifle. I don't know if it wasn't that good enough because it shoots a lot more slowly. Have you had any experience with it?
I have. I didn't even know. You see, with a new mode, they introduced new guns. I've used the infantry rifle before, but I just didn't know it was in it. So I was low. I was being chased by a team, and I just saw someone down. I knocked him down, and this thing just dropped, and it was a purple. I was like, wow, let me see what this is. I took it. I just shot the guy one. The thing wasn't shooting again. I was like, hey, what's happening? I realized I had to tap it. So I just hit him. Pop, 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 pop.
And
All headshots. He was crouching in front of me. So I just hit him.
Also, that's some
You
nice
understand?
damage
Bro,
too. Yeah.
4 and he died. I was like, wow.
He's in
So happy.
trouble. And he just had too many guys on him. And that might just be that Jackson something wrong now in action. These two teaming up for possibly a historic moment. Now we'll see if they can keep their cool. There's a lot of guys around them, and they'll stay out of danger, but they are up in action against Adi and Tracy. I think this is definitely a new team. Adi and Tracy, we haven't seen too much of them.
Jax might die. Jax is down.
Jax now hit. Mangala left in the action. Can he hold down the fort? My word.
It's a grappler. Sorry.
The way things are going down, it's not looking too good for Jax. Twitch Classy knocking out Jax, and now Twitch Classy and Freddy Wise, when they come into the action, you know they are done for serious business. Already 5 kills in the game. You definitely know that these two guys, they mean it. They do mean it.
We haven't seen Leon and Demigod yet. They didn't join. So bad.
Game 1 champions, possibly resting their laurels for maybe a comeback in game 3. 2 a.m. and Troy now in a very strong position where you're in the bunker like this. You can see everywhere, but guys can also see you when you're trying to look for them. The bubble is also another interesting addition to this mode because you've got like 30 seconds to scan around what is around you. So it's cool to have. Sometimes it does work to just see what you're working with in those areas. Giddy and arcade mode now in action. Lamar Mangala and Jax are still going strong. They've done extremely well with how they were being pushed. You felt like they would have been in a lot of trouble. Arcane again. The only part where I don't like this, the reload, where I think they've got to upgrade is you've got to have a use for coins. I feel like the only thing you can buy are just heals. If you go buy maybe some exotic guns, it would have been crazy.
It will be added very soon,
but then everybody will be landing where that vending machine is.
That's where the fight is, and that's what makes it exciting.
And if you're able to win that part and then be champion in maybe where the vending machine is, you definitely have a strong chance of winning the game. Classy and Freddy still going strong, but look at the scarcity at which the heals are now for Freddy. Just down to 22. Okay, they've got possibly some time to be able to find more heals, and how this one is going. Welcome to Ultimate Battle. This is your very first time here. You can give us a like, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for post notifications, so every time we go live, usually we are live on Fridays with maybe some EAFC action in there as well, some Fortnite action definitely to enjoy the weekend too. We will be there to bring you how it all unfolds. Nag and Chilav, they always team up so well, and their trademark same skin still doing damage.
So I'm not seeing behind them. I think that's Jax and
Mangala doing battle there. In Tilted Tower, sometimes you can be there, you don't even know where the shots are coming from. Reboots have been disabled. Reboots have been disabled. On that way you're playing and you immediately see the notification reboot has been disabled. what just comes to your mind? Like, what are you doing next in the very next seconds?
Please don't shoot me.
You start praying because you know that there could be trouble.
Exactly. If,
Once you get hit,
you die, that's it for your team. It doesn't mean that's the end, but you have cost your team in a way that they might not be able to come back. Because what if the other team has a full team and your team has just one player or two players and you are dead? So I feel like, and when boots are disabled, there's no way of coming back again. So it's you shouldn't die. That's all.
It just keeps you on your toes, lets you be extra careful when that notification comes. And speaking of that notification, it's definitely come. Quams is still in the game. Wow. After being pushed heavily by the other team, I was thinking maybe that would have been the end for him, as we've seen.
He's a solo now, so if he dies, that's...
Yeah, Quams is now a solo. His teammate, Dark Knight, well, Quams has actually been knocked. So his teammate, Dark Knight, is the only solo in the game now for that team. 2 a.m. and Troy, they've been at this skin since game 1. And they are hoping that they can get into top 10, hopefully, in game 2. They've got high ground as well. The importance of high ground is very, very underrated sometimes, but it always does work. Rizzy Troll and Anonymous still making things work. Down to the last 6 teams.
It's movement. The grappler helps so much.
I've been seeing this mythic SMG, but I always ignore it. But look at how useful it could be. Rizzy Troll again. Coming up clutch and making sure that the team stays intact. Rizzy Troll and Anonymous, great pair. Able to jump on that guy and able to make sure that they keep alive in the game. Nagashila still going straight. It's not guaranteed. As you see, Troy, 5 kills already. And look at their loadout. So impressive. AR, shotgun, they've got heals as well. So they're in a very, very strong position to go on.
Going in with range and close range. They don't fight mid-range in this map. It's always either you're close or you are not. Just far beam or get close and shotgun them.
And what title is just practically trying to say is they've got everything to be ready for any moment that approaches them. If it's close range action, they are ready because they've got shotguns. If they get into a situation where they are being outnumbered, they've got mobility to get away from danger. They've got heals to be able to come out. Speaking, a team that we're praising is already down a man. Maybe commentators jinx coming to play there, but it's now only 2 a.m. knee in the action. Troy in the storm, not looking too good for him. With the storm now taking 2, it seems like we might be seeing the end of Troy. And there it is, Jex eliminating Troy. Mangala and Jex looking like they want to back the talk. They want to walk the talk in this one. Nagashila with some action. Great stuff from Jex. Getting another. And look at them. Now they've got exotic weapons. They're going to be deadly. Look at them. Push up on. Another team, they get another kill. The duo, the partnership of Jex. Of Jex and Mangala looking silky smooth. Look, I just noticed something. They had exotic guns right there beside them, and we weren't picking them.
Those are SMGs. As I said, you see, it's either.
But there was also a shotgun in there, you know.
Maybe they have a shotgun that they think they like and it's very good. But
because I saw Mangala with like the regular shotgun, the tactical shotgun that he was using in the matchup, but he didn't switch it up. Maybe he switched it up now.
Is that an AR?
He's picked up an AR now. They are the explosive assault rifle for Jex. The Play Province duo making things happen. Down to the last 7. It's getting to crunch time now. We'll definitely be seeing a lot more buckets in the game now. Down to the last 7 now. We go. 3 teams, 1 solo in the mix. Will we see that go all the way to the final 4? Jackson Mangala still staying strong. Mangala down in the moments now. Jax, can he play solo and do something? There is going to be that.
Something went wrong.
Something definitely has gone wrong. We are down to the final play The big play of the day, we saw how it came down to Classy and Freddie Wise are in the finals again. These guys are extremely good. They come up against Sheila and Nag. This is going to be historic. Well, it seems like Nag and Sheila definitely have height. They push up on him as Love has not been hit. 2v1 action now. Classy and Freddie Wise in pole position. Start placing second in game one. Could this be their moment? They have the numbers advantage. 2v1 action.
Wow.
And Classy's also been hit.
So, you see.
There you've got it, Classy. Finally, after placing second in game one, I'll call this really, really well deserved.
That's great. He has proved that he can do it. Because in the first match, it was just him and he was able to make it and place second place. With this one, it was him and his team and he has made it first place. So yeah, that's proved that he's very good.
Definitely. Shout outs to Classy and Freddie Wise becoming champions in game two. Just very opposite of how game one, and then that's why we love Fortnite. The situations, the opportunities when they come up, you've definitely got to take it. And Classy and Freddie Wise making sure that one comes to pass. Before we go for the quick break, we've got a quick announcement. Last game has 15 minutes wait time. Make sure to join. We want everybody to get into the lobby. We make it a big final one. Last 15 minutes to join the lobby, and then we get straight into action. This one, Ultimate Battle, proving to be excellent. We'll be back with more of the action with the final rounds of the game. You can let me know in the chat who you think will win the last game. Any predictions from your title?
If Leon comes back, it might be between him and Twitch Classy. I don't know for Jax. I feel like they did good, but they didn't make it back. I'm rooting for them because they are my guys, you understand? So let's see what they do.
Well, title backing those guys. But you know what? Classy, they've played second. They've played second in game one, first in game two. They've got the best resume going out there. My money is on them. Let me know who you think is winning this one. We'll go for a quick breather where we are back. Final round. Let it begin.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Third and final game now upon us in our mini reload zero builds duo tournament. It's been great to be here today. Games 1 and 2 have definitely given us something to enjoy from. And look, this one being a build up to the bigger tournament that is to come in hopefully a few days to come is just the best prequel to the main thing. Can you just give us a little insights into the big one that is coming? I know guys are itching. Yes, not revealing too many things, but just something small. Make it just test waters.
So we want this one to be very big. The prize money might be bigger
Than
than
the
the
first
last
one.
Exactly. And we want to do both zero build and build
Builds.
because we can't just be feeding the zero build
Build.
players. So the build players need to have something too. So that's the plan for this one. So they should.
There you heard it from Untitled. There's going to be builds. There's going to be zero builds. Be logged in the action. Keep training. Keep joining the custom lobbies. Keep doing your aim lab things. Everything that's working in Fortnite. Keep doing them. Keep playing loads of games. Your time is about to come on Ultimate Battle. You guys know how we do it. We do it big. We do it extreme. We are the best around in Ghana. And definitely hop on for some excellent epic Fortnite action. I'm being told that Game 3 is about to begin shortly. And my word, even thinking about Game 1 and Game 2, I just have a feeling that we'll leave the best for last. Usually, Ultimate Battle kind of has that weird way of leaving the best for last, and the players just understand the assignment. You can't blame them. So in Game 1, we saw the epic battle where Classy was in that final matchup against Leon and Demigod, and he was able to pull through. Leon and Demigod had that victory. Then Classy said, okay, I'll need Freddy Wise to step up and step out big. He did so. He was in that final matchup 2v2 against Nag and Sheila, and they put on a show, being dominant, getting the victory, and now we'll have a chance to find out who takes Game 3. Untitled said he's got his money. Hopefully, if Leon and Demigod are in this lobby, we'll find out if they did join. He says his money is on them, or possibly Mangala and GX to do battle. Well, we are in Snobby Shows, and usually Snobby Shows is also a very Snobby Shows is usually a very busy area. We'll see how things start off on here, and we'll see the way in which this game will end. The ending is always fun to watch, but aspects and how the players just navigate their way through the game is also very key. I feel like movement is an interesting part of the reload factor in the game, and you've always got to be on your toes and always make sure that you're one of the best around. I think this probably be a new team. Kimi setting and formless. Kimi setting and formless. Maybe they are looking to make a strong statement in Game 3 that, hey, we weren't around in Games 1 and 2, you guys had it easy. And then now we'll see what we can do in Game 3. We have our finalists from Game 2 also in the mix. Welcome back to Nag and Sheila. We appreciate you guys for being there through Games 1 and 2. These guys are the ones that we really appreciate on Ultimate Battle. Kudos to you guys for coming back. Resitrell and Anonymous, they've also been there from the start to the finish. You know what now? I want them to win because I think they do deserve one win, at least for being here. We also say a big thank you to them as well. So switch over to another new team. I think Killer Bloom and Steve Boy. We haven't seen too much of them. They also joined the mix. You are seeing a lot of new faces. Do you think we'll see a new winner?
I doubt. I doubt we'll see a new one. I feel like the same guys might dominate. I don't know how these guys will play or how it will change, but I believe the guys who won will still win.
Well, speaking of the guys that were already in the chat, there's Troy and Nee again, partnering for this one. They've gone away from their usual Green Mamba things going through, but they switch things up a bit, and they are also starting things off at Sandy Sheets, another very quiet place. I usually land there and I don't see too much action usually. As we have Leon and Demigod back now, our champions from game one. Title, how you feel about their chances now? Because I knew you had your money on them.
I didn't have my money on them. I said I feel they are good contenders and I feel like they can win again because they are good.
No, Title is trying to play safe. He doesn't want to put his money on anybody. But we'll see Controller and David in the action very. And I've seen PP David. I have to confirm he's a Play Province player.
He is.
As Controller, so deep down, David will have to do things solo now. But remember, we are playing reload, and for Controller, he just got a second to reload back. He is now back in the game, firmly in place to do action. Controller, things going on at Pleasant. As we are seeing some long range action, he's hitting from 196. Notices that he's just one shot away from getting the kill, and you try to push on him now. All of the action now going on ultimate button. Give us a follow. Give us that subscribe button. What a hit that was. Getting that kill to go down. As we switch things over to Snobby Shows, Nee and Troy partnering up for this one. They've also been here from start to finish, looking to get their first win of the day. We'll see how the script writers pen it down for them. Demigod and Leon, champions from game one, also in the mix. Troy and Nee, they always seem to find themselves in trouble. Usually every single time we're out there, someone is down. And look at Nee now. He's getting hit left, right, center. There's someone hitting him from his back, and this could be the end of the team. Well, finally now, I'm seeing Troy back in the game. He's been able to reload and re-put. That's again annoying sometimes that you've done your best to possibly end the game, and then there's still one of their teammates in there.
I feel like it's the game mode, so you should be prepared for it. So if you are downing someone, make sure his teammate is close and you knock him. Or better still, just knock him and try to find his teammate. Sometimes it's good for the kills. You want to get more kills, so sometimes you just let the other person get away, then kill his teammates when he comes back again. So yeah.
Exactly. You just got to psych your mind about what you're playing and what you should be doing. As we'll see Manifest and the Scots also in the action down to the last 17 of this one. Storm coming in really, really hard for our final stages of the game. Resitrel and Anonymous, they've also been impressive to watch so far. Really, really good synergy and chemistry between both of them. I like their loadout as well. Shotgun, AR, bunker, mobility for shockwaves, and heals in med kits as well. Not a bad loadout for them to go in. Quams and Dark Knight, I think first time I've seen them in game 3. As Dark Knight has been eliminated, you have 7 seconds to reboot. Quams looking to get back on track with heals. But he's in the storm now, and the team push up on him. That is so unlucky from him. Manifesting the Scots, being rude, being wicked, playing is so wicked, just jumping on him and then being able to get the kill. But remember that his teammates had just reloaded into the game, so you definitely have a second chance to come back. Twitch Classic and Freddy Wise, our champions from game 2. Finally, we get a glimpse from our current champions. Will they do it back to back? Remember, second place in game 1, champions in game 2. If they're able to get even a top 3 finish in game 3, I think they will be our consensus overall champions. The Scotter Manifest now back in the mix. We haven't seen too much of Mangala and Jex. Hopefully they are they are cruising through because I know it's always tight and tough where they are. Tilted is not going to be in the final action as it is now left in the storm. So we'll definitely see some open action in the final seconds of the game. Down to Loot Lake now. Very, very open area. We'll see some wild firing shots go down. Back to Classy and Freddy Wise. They are blazing still, already with focus every single time. You know that they are on point, spot on. And they've now got a goal shot gun too. I mean, what more could go right for these guys? As good as they are, they've got good loadouts. Yeah, it's going to be really, really tough to knock Freddy Wise and Classy out. We'll be keeping an eye out for them. And here they are again, trying to knock someone from distance. But it seems like their opponents played safe and then keep it cool.
I think it's between them and Step Boy and Kilambulum.
Demigod and Leonos have also been quiet, just one kill so far. They've been very, very quiet in this game. And I almost feel like same strategy in game one because at some point we saw them take their time, wait for everything to unfold and then be clutch in the last few minutes. So it kind of feels like their strategy now as Leon just taking his time and seeing how everything will pan out. He's got a hammer A out there for Steve Boy. We might see some long range action food as you try to push up on them. Banker coming in down, trying to get a hit on them, but the guy just too quick getting away from them. We'll try to open up the loadout. Formless and Kimi setting, we did see this is our first time seeing them. What do they have in their locker? 1v1 action. Will they get the shot done though? They can't knock him. Kimi setting in trouble now. Teammates already been knocked and will have to flee from the area. Look how quickly he's getting away from the action. That's top level mobility. That's excellent mobility. Killam Bulu and Steve Boy, they are always really, really good, and there they have it. Big knockdown. We said that these guys, they mean business. And that was just excellent from them. Putting the pressure on.
That's good.
6 kills, possibly the highest we've seen in game 3 so far. We told you we're going to leave the best for last. And it's definitely panning out so. We've got 4 teams remaining and 1 solo. I hope anybody that is in the chat right now watching is learning a lot from these guys. For those who want to play at such a level, hopefully they're watching closely and learning. Jex and Mangala, quiet team so far. There's 2 kills. So their name must now be in action, long range action. And it seems like Mangala wants to take things slow. They're not in 1v1 action now. Almost getting hits there, but it seems like they stay alive. Classy and Freddy was also playing it cool in Pleasant Park, which could be the final destination of how game 3 ends. Jex and Mangala still keeping it cool, still in the game so far. No one has been eliminated from the final 9 yet. Rebooting, ending in the next minute and 12 seconds. We are definitely getting there.
It's like they're getting pushed.
They know they're getting pushed as well. They're just getting ready for the moment and who will come for the fight. They know that something is just around you. You kind of have a sixth sense when you're playing Fortnite. Have to know what is around you. Classy and Freddy Wise, every single time we've seen them, they haven't been in too much chaotic moments. They've just been cruising through.
I feel like we have not seen them in chaotic moments because they just wipe the team they face, you understand? It doesn't take that long. They just finish them and they move on. So, yeah, that might be why I've not seen them in any chaotic moments. Just they might show off when it's the last.
Yeah, they just play so cool. And every single time they clutch up in the last moments. And in game 1, well, now they are in chaotic moments. Leon and Demigod also keeping it cool. Freddy Wise in the storm. Well, storm is just taking 2 now. He can afford to be able, and you'll now be in action. Oh, what a strike!
In 4 seconds.
Jackson Mangala making it work, and that will be the end of our champions. Freddie Wise and Classy eliminated. That's how competitive this one is. Champions in game 2 now can't crack top 4 in game 3. That's how tough it is. Commiserations to them, but they've had an excellent games 1 and 2. Not just the same in game 3. We'll now focus on teams remaining. It seems like Jackson Mangala want to go in strong down to the last 9. Long range efforts now coming in. Some back to bunker action now. You know what? Steph and Killer have been very, very good to watch. 7 kills so far. Every single matchup that we've seen them be in 1v1, they've made good use of what they have, and they've been able to knock down their opponents.
Looks like.
But something like Freddie Wise and Classy are still hanging around.
Still in it.
They've just got very, very low heals now. I thought that was going to be the end of our champions, but they stay strong, and they don't notice their team is pushing up on them. How will this matchup go? And who is trying to push up on the champion? The champion is looking to respond very strongly. They get one knockdown. It's not 1v1 action. Freddie Wise, can he get the knockdown to go? Surely he's got to try to rest Classy. Well, there is that for Classy as reboot has been disabled. Freddie Wise is all up to you now. It's like Versailles. That's the kind of things they have written. I said
it was the same matchup. Now we've seen it 2v2. Leon and Demigod against Classy and Freddie Wise, and we've seen Leon and Demigod come and clash and win this. So.
Yeah. Jackson Mangala still going strong. They are in 1v1 action with game 1 champions. Time to leave your legacy, Mangala and Jax. Can they do it? And just like on title said, a lot of expectations on them. Well, I think it's 2v1 versus 1. 2 solos out there, 1 full team, and the full team is Jax. And Mangala in this one. Final minutes to go. Storm closing in. Leon left all alone. Wooly Clutch, champion from game 1. Legacy on the line, pedigree on the line. With everybody around them just trying to destroy the banker so they know they are playing it safe. A lot of these athletes from one of the premier esports teams in the country, Play Province. We've got Living and then we got from Play Province, we've got Mangala and Jax as well from the same team, Play Province. So yeah, it's a teammates affair out there, but you have to make sure that business is going down. Leon with the sniper, now being pushed upon. We'll try to get out of danger, but it just might be too much for him. Leon looking to make good use of ability. That's not going to work. It's now 2v1 action. Jax, Mangala, it's there in their reach. They almost certainly have one hand on the trophy for this one. They go up against.
Did you realize that all the players left are from Play Province? Because David is from Play Province. Jax and Mangala also from Play Province, and Leon is also from Play Province.
Top 5 from Play Province. David will now have to go solo. Solo action, 2v1. The last 2v1 action we had in games 1 and game 2, it didn't end well for our solo man. And now Jax and Mangala looking to back their talk. Can they do it in the finishing stages? Reboots disabled. Final action to go. Remember that Storm is also taking a lot of health now. You've got to be careful. Jax and Mangala looking to stay as close to each other as they can. So far, nobody has engaged. As we'll see a banker. Now look, Storm and Mangala are just trying to get away from anything that the Storm will do to them.
Exactly.
That's perfect. Perfectly playing it out. Jax and Mangala now. In the final moments, now action going down, and that's going to be it.
I told you. Said it. My boys said it. My boys did it.
Definitely, Untitled had his money on these guys, and they didn't disappoint. And going into game 1.
So now we can see it was Alpha costing Mangala. Thank you.
What a sign out. What a sign out. But it's been a lovely, lovely day so far. Ultimate battle action, Fortnite action, as fun as you'd get it. And very, very competitive as well. shout out to everybody who made it through games 1, 2, and 3. We enjoyed some of the action, but overall, which team did you enjoy most? Even if it's not a team that won, which team did you enjoy
It's a
most?
team that won. It was classy. Like
Classy and Freddy
Classy and
Wise, they
Freddy
were
Wise,
very
they were
good.
very dominant. It was only in game 3 that we didn't really see them. We saw them. They had about four kills, but they just couldn't make it to the top 5. But they were still very good, and kudos to them.
Yeah, I was also about to pick Classy and Freddy Wise actually, but I want to give a shout out to one team, Nag and Sheila. I think every single time we saw them, they were very good.
They were also good. They had kills, but they just couldn't
go all the way
up. So, yeah.
Exactly. So a big kudos to every single team competing out there. Before we sign out, the big reminder is the big tournament is coming up. We have 0 builds. Make sure you're following Ultimate Battle everywhere so you don't miss out on what we've got planned for you guys. For myself, Slimore, and on Title, who did a great job, who says he has one last announcement to make.
Is with you. So the winners from the last tournament will be having an interview, and I think when is the date for the airing of the show?
Yeah, it's going to possibly be next weekend on Saturday. Definitely watch out for Fortnite TV. We'll have our champions from our last Fortnite tournaments featuring, and definitely the announcement for the new tournament as well.
So I hope to see you watch it and find out for yourself.
Exactly. So from the whole Ultimate Battle production crew, myself, Slimore, from Untitled, who did an excellent job of giving us insight into everything, we say kudos to you guys. We'll catch you next week. But shout out to everybody who made this one possible. Our production crew, Saint himself. Hopefully, he takes away that zesty off his name. Saint, shout out to you. You did an amazing job. To the man behind it all, Mr. Herbert Kreku, we salute you. To all the champions, to Game 1 champions, everybody who made it possible.
We'd like to thank Afo for joining us here and giving us his grace. Thank you very much.
Before I go, I have one request. Main tournament, I need to see one player there. Oscar from Play Province. We need to see you make an appearance. That is going to be that. We salute you all. Goodbye and see you next time.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to